So welcome back to the Business Warroom. I'm your host, Benny G. Now, this isn't a pep talk. It's a surgical strike. To play the game at my level, you don't need more hustle. You need a better map. So I'm sitting at Peter Luger's last night, trying to enjoy a dry-aged ribeye in peace, and my phone starts buzzing like a hornet's nest. Usually, I ignore the noise, but this one kid, persistent, I'll give him that, sends me a DM that actually made me put my fork down. So in his DM, he says, Vinny, I'm doing everything right. I'm grinding 16 hours a day. I bought the ads. I got the logo, but the market is just too crowded. Nobody's buying. Is the dream dead? Listen to me, kid. And the rest of you listening in the back. I almost threw my phone in the East River. The dream isn't dead. Your business is just boring. You're out here playing dress up with a $1,000 logo and a $70,000 degree, acting like the world owes you a check because you showed up. I pushed my steak aside and opened up my notebook right there at the table. I realized you don't need a motivational speech. You need a wake-up call from a grandmaster who's actually moved the pieces. So lock your door, put the dog out. There's the Business War Room, and class is in session. So you want to know why your perfect product is sitting on the shelves collecting dust? Because you're selling to a brain that doesn't exist. You're trying to logic people into a sale. Stop it. People buy with emotion, then they justify it with logic. Were you paying attention on the Art of the Transaction episode? Go revisit that. So if you're selling a drill, don't talk to your customers about the torque. Tell them about the shelf they're going to build that's finally going to make their wives look at them like heroes again. Sell them the transformation, not the product. And here's a reality check that's going to sting. The market isn't saturated. It just doesn't want your offer. If you're selling sand in the Sahara, don't cry to me that there are too many sand sellers. Move. Find a desert that's thirsty. Your product must meet demand, not try to create it. Now let's talk about the moment of truth, the close. Most of you turn into stuttering schoolboys when it comes to the money. You're terrified of the no. Me? I love the no. It filters out the peasants. When you give your number, call it what it is. It's not a cost. It's a one-time investment. You state that number with your chest out, and then you stop talking. The first one to speak loses. If you can't sit in that silence, you haven't earned the check. There's no such thing as high of a price, only too little of value. Charge high. Why? Because if I charge you $50,000, I can afford to fly to your house and fix the problem myself. If I charge you $50, I can't even afford to care if you live or die. Charge high so you can deliver more. So you mentioned in your DM, you're worried about your MacBook, your office space. Please. I started with a flip phone and a Rolodex that smelled like espresso. You don't need the $2,000 MacBook to start. You need a brain. If you want to be rich, follow the Business War Room blueprint. First, become valuable, then become scarce. Marketing isn't about yelling. Marketing is about empathy. It's about knowing your prospect's pain so well they think you're reading their diary. And use pictures for testimonials, Make them believable. Use specific words and numbers. Don't tell me you help a lot of people. Tell me you helped 412 entrepreneurs increase their margins by 22% in 90 days. And for the love of everything holy, be honest. If you can't help a prospect, tell them to hit the road. The moment you stop caring about making the sale is the exact moment you start making them all. Business isn't a hobby. It's a war. You can either be a casualty of the saturated market, or you can be the one who owns the territory. Copywriting is 80% research. Go do the work. Study the psychology. Learn the body language of a yes. And remember, an average product with great marketing will outsell a great product with bad marketing every single time. Now, I'm going back to my steak. It's probably cold, but I'm Vinny G. I'll have them cook me another one. So do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to win? The choice is yours. Share this with one person who's failing, or don't. I've already got mine. So before I head out of here, let's talk about optics. I'm standing here in a bespoke Midnight Navy Brioni 3-piece peak lapel. The silk lining, it's hand-stitched. My shoes, Italian calfskin, shine so bright I can see your hesitation in the reflection. You think I wear this for me? No, I wear this because specifics matter. In business, just like in a suit, if the fit is off by an inch, the whole thing looks cheap. Your business is the same way. Most of you are walking around in off-the-rack strategies, wondering why you aren't getting tailor-made results. Do you want this life? You want the seat at the head of the war room? Then start acting like a person of value. Quantify your time. Secure your reputation and stop being a ghost. Now, if this episode slapped the sleep out of your eyes, do something about it. I don't run this room for my health. I run it to build an army. So here's the deal. Follow the podcast. Don't miss the next strike. Leave a comment. Tell me the exact pain point that's keeping you awake at 3 a.m. I might just record an episode to fix it for you. Share this episode. Send it to that one friend who's still crying about a saturated market. Be the person who gives them the truth and support the mission. There's a link in the description to donate. This isn't a handout. It's an investment in the culture of winning. You feed the machine feeds you. Check the links. Get your house in order. The world doesn't need more entrepreneurs. It needs more closers. Go be one. Peace.